Oh, summer. It sounds good right now after what we just experienced, doesn't it? Grilling out, lawns being mowed, and pools opening. These are some of the things we expect with summer.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's a beautiful day here in New York. We're going to be cooking Cajun style. One of Juhi's favorite dishes, which is a Louisiana boil, but she doesn't like crawfish that much. We find it to be a lot of work with very little reward. So instead, whenever we go to these places, we usually do shrimp. So I thought it'd be only fitting to come over to some water. I'm gonna take a trip down to Chinatown to get some fresh shrimp. Hopefully it's fresh. All right, well, let's go. 아니야, 안 죽었어. 살아나 있어. I couldn't get it on camera, but I just saw like some guy butchering the biggest turtle I've ever seen. It was trying to snap at the guy's head. It was like the size of Jui's head. It was huge. It was huge. Jui saw the turtle? The shell.
Oh, I only saw the shell.
She saw the shell.
I saw a lot of like other stuff.
She wants to be a vegetarian now. You're so scared.
We're gonna be vegan now. Yeah?
I can't. Let's just not.
나는 그냥 콘장만 먹고 살 거야. 콘장은 두고요. and 김치.
Let's just not eat turtles.
We'll never eat. 아 근데 왜 이런 걸 먹을까? 아. What is this like?
Ages? They put Sega backwards and there's ages. NSYNC, Biggie, Home Alone,
It's Britney.
Ace Ventura, Britney, Leno, Scream.
Oh, your birthday's coming up. 이거 사줄까?
No?
선물인데?
No. Enjoy some artwork. You see? So we ran into a problem. None of the shrimp in Chinatown looked. It was a lot of like just open seafood markets where it's not really indoors. Everything was just out on ice. The flies just covering the shrimp and shellfish and all that stuff. So I'm walking towards Hell's Kitchen. So I came back up north, going through Hell's Kitchen. There's one seafood market up here, but it's on the west side. And so I'm going to Hell's Kitchen. Had to come through Times Square. It's obviously a lot more pricey here in Hell's Kitchen, but hopefully it's better. Sorry, Juhi. I had to. Can I get a pound and a half of the shrimp with the head on?
With the head?
Yeah.
Friend, thank you.
Thank you so much. You too.
See you soon.
We are home. Welcome to my kitchen. So for the sauce, we're just gonna be mixing like a bunch of spices. I don't want to bore you with all the measurements and you watch me measure things out. So I'm just gonna let you know what's going in, and we just mix it all up and throw it in the butter mix. Baby,
Yeah?
you want it to be spicy, right?
Yeah?
I'm gonna put some of this, what is this called? Capsaicin.
조금만 넣어야 돼.
I'm gonna put some of this in. Like half a tablespoon? No, that's too much, huh? Yeah. Half? We'll go with half for now. Okay, now choppy. This is the problem at Chinatown, like, I didn't see any of this color, you know? Alright, so our butter's going and our water's going. And in the water, let's flip this around. So in the water, I'm gonna add this Zatarain's crab boil seasoning in a bag. And I got this off Amazon because I couldn't find it anywhere here. But pretty much it's like, looks like coriander and pepper and spices and Cajun stuff. Now, you can season your water with everything that's going in our sauce mixture, like Cajun seasoning, lemon, garlic, cayenne, onions, celery, and like all of this stuff. I'm just gonna try using this bag just for the sake of saving all of those ingredient costs, and maybe it's easier just to put this in. Next time when we make it, I'm gonna try making my own seasoning for the water. So we want this to get clear and translucent. Well, we want it to melt first of all, and then we're gonna add all that garlic in there. So we got some corn and red potatoes. You can use any potatoes you want. What else can you do? So yeah, you can put in corn. I mean, traditionally it's just corn, potatoes, sausage, and then any seafood you want. So the corn's already in there. And you want to throw these in first because they take the longest to cook. So it's going, and now I'm gonna add in this seasoning mix. Boom! The shrimp's only gonna take like 2 minutes to cook, so once the sauce is ready, we'll throw the shrimp in. It should be ready in about 2 minutes, and then we just toss it in the sauce and good to go. I think the most important thing here is the sauce. And I've heard some complaints that this seasoning bag can get a little salty. And G does not like salty. Right, G?
Huh?
You don't like the salty, right?
Oh, no salty. Like it's spicy.
Looks like our butter's melted. So we want all the dry ingredients to dissolve well. So we're gonna let this go and simmer. So I think I'm gonna just take this bag out. I think it's been steeping long enough that all of it is in there, and I want to make room for the shrimp. I thought my pot was big enough. I need a bigger pot. But shrimp's in. It's gonna turn orange. It literally takes like a minute. So it came back to a boil. I'm gonna turn it off, take it off the fire, or in my case, take it off the electricity. This is ready. Okay, my assistant's here. Yay, I have 2 hands. Thank you.
4 hands.
Oh, 4 hands. Alright, so we strained these. And now we're gonna just pour this over.
The beat.